Caprice Coleman just 8 days away from Super Card of Honor, and tonight we will find out who will challenge for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship.
It's pure rules tonight, Riccaboni. Becca versus Serena D. And the professor told me today's lesson is pain.
Not only that great pure women's action match, but the Spanish Announce Project is in the house here tonight. The tag team division's never been hotter.
Speaking of in the house, making a return, the Salt. Alex Zane is back in the House of Honor, taking on Death Rider's own Wheeler Yuta.
And longtime fans of Ring of Honor know Alex Zane quite well. We'll get into that in just a minute. But here's the history-making, three-time former ROH Pure Champion.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 199 pounds. He is representing the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta.
And we go back to Bobby Cruz for his opponent.
His opponent wrestling out of Lexington, Kentucky, Alex Zane.
Well, Ring of Honor fans and New Japan fans know Alex Zane quite well. In fact, last year at Super Card of Honor, Alex Zane led his team of Lance Archer and Minoru Suzuki in a great ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Championship bout. Alex Zane also has a victory over the current Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. Earned himself a shot at the title.
Can't pull that over on Zane, man. I'm a big fan of the sauce.
Absolutely. But speaking of Ring of Honor World Champions, how about last week, Bryan Danielson, a man that Wheeler Yuta helped essentially end the career of.
You never know who's going to pop up at Ring of Honor, Riccaboni.
Especially this time of year, Super Card of Honor season. It's coming to you live 1 week from tomorrow. Honor Club exclusive event from the Esports Arena in Arlington, Texas. Look at this cravat here by Yuta. A lot of fans have been asking how you can be in the building. Those VIP packages to All In Texas were the magic ticket, Caprice.
That's right. You got to see how you're facing the place.
Yeah. Ooh, and look at this. Equally matched. You got a technician versus an innovative high flyer.
That's what I mean by that witty thinking of Alex Zane. My goodness. Look at those handlebars on Alex Zane. Can you do that, Riccaboni?
Oh, I wish. He looks great. I mean, Zane over the years has gotten into impressive physical condition. His time in New Japan has served him well. Look at this. Casadora into the inside wristlock takeover, and Yuta has to bail.
That's the bail, but Alex Zane, one of the most unpredictable wrestlers I know. Can never tell what he's thinking, even if you're looking at his face.
Yeah, look at that face. And look at this. Oh, goodness.
Didn't matter that time. Decoding Alex Zane is Wheeler Yuta very early in the match. And look, Wheeler Yuta got a haircut, Riccaboni. Can you tell?
A little bit of a trim. That beard coming in strong. Yuta going up top. Yuta, one of the most cerebral stars here in Ring of Honor.
It's some of the greatest tutelage you can ask for, whether you agree with it or not. This young man is under great tutelage 24/7.
Well, of course, we talked about the Pure Championship. That will be on the line 1 week from tomorrow. Lee Moriarty defends it against the Hall of Famer Blue Panther. Oh, goodness. And look at that, Yuta. First biting and then clawing at the face of Zane. That turning this into a hockey fight.
Yeah, that's the aggression that Wheeler Yuta has turned up over the years that I'm almost getting used to now.
Oh, Caprice. I have till 5. Come on, taking another page out of the American Dragons playbook.
Underneath all of this, man, is just tremendous wrestler, former field champion multiple times, but doesn't have to dig the dirt under the fingernails that he does, but it kind of adds to his repertoire, if you ask me.
Well, it certainly does. Second rope on the inside. We talked about the physical transformation of Zane. You could say the same for Yuta. Leg hooked. 2.
The elbow from Yuta was over halfway across the ring there. Definitely feeling that in the sternum of Alex Zane. It's going to make Alex Zane think about it every time he breathes, every time he moves.
Now clawing at the nose, the mouth. Taking advantage. Again, is this some... What? Yuta? What?
Hey, Riccaboni, you got to know the rules. You got to know the rules.
Well, hold on. These hammer elbows, there's no coincidence here, Caprice. Come on.
Hey, he's working on the air of Alex Zane, man, staying up high, working his nose there. Zane wraps him up.
Caught. 2. But very clearly maybe trying to send a message to the right hand. And it's Zane, a man who's challenged, who's won an Honor Rumble, earned a shot at the world title in the past.
And Larry, was what Zane needed to bring things back to an even slate if there is one. Zane back to his feet first.
And it's Zane with a forearm here, and this great bout to kick things off here tonight on Ring of Honor. Nice kick to the midsection. It's Zane up the ropes. Whoa! Flipping guillotine. Hooks the leg. 2.
See right there, Yuta still holding the back of his head there. Not only the back of his head, but the front of his face ricocheted off the mat when Yuta landed.
Well, and Zane's so unpredictable, so fast. Yuta, wait a minute. Oh, that wrist lock again. And Zane likes that face buster. Oh, going to the eyes. Yuta caught Zane in the eyes. Oh,
nice. That right there shows me that Yuta's been doing his homework.
Well, that wrist lock slam, holding on now, and wait a minute. Oh, come on. The bridge. The cattle mutilation here.
Nowhere to go there. It's going to have to move out of that. He's going to have to keep moving. Head over shoulders if he can, or he's going to go to sleep.
And he's pressing that head, that crown of the head into the neck of Zane. Zane's had some issues there over the years.
Rolled through, very nice move. Very nice by Zane.
And in a seated position, oh, back to the elbows, back to the hammer elbows, trying to get Zane.
It's an unsafe transition. Yuta knows what he's doing, man, bringing these back. Roll through, nice.
Oh,
there
Zane
we go.
with the counter. 2. And what a matchup to kick things off here between two championship contenders. Zane, who's been absolutely killing it in New Japan over the last 2 years. And Yuta, who's been at the top of his game as a champion, unpredictable, dangerous here. Look at that.
Watch this.
The pressure on the wrist lock into the shoulder. Oh, biting again, come on. But Zane up the ladder. Creating space to close the gap. Oh! That boomerang Hurricane Rana. And into the face buster. Zane got it. Zane, 1, 2. Oh!
Saw Yuta trying to scoot towards the ropes to get out of that. Alex Zane has finished a lot of people with that face buster, that inverted face buster there. Now Zane is going to the top. So many things Zane does from the top. It's a short amount of time to get there. Maybe wasted time.
But he's so confident on his feet, so sure-footed. And Yuta sends the bomb into the corner. Buseko knee! Buseko knee!
That might be a knockout, Riccaboni.
Tight cover!
Yeah.
2. That's it.
The winner of this match, Wheeler Yuta.
And what an effort from Alex Zane. So good to see him back in the red and black canvas. But Wheeler Yuta, crafty as ever, finds a way tonight.
I tell you what, man, to be as young as Yuta is and as crafty as he is, the sky's the limit.
Not everyone is destined for greatness. Not everyone is me. The brightest star Ring of Honor has ever seen.
The longest reigning champion of any kind, any gender, any title.
You, Athena, have something that I've been wanting for a long time. The Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Texas and Super Guard of Honor. I get to beat your ass!
Deep in the heart of Texas, my home state, the Lone Star is me.
Yo, it's them. You know, America's favorite team.
Here we are.
Yo,
We are the infantry, and we
Right
want to
about
wish
that.
you a happy 4th of July.
Daggone right, big red, white, and blue. Tell me about those.
You already know these colors don't run.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy 4th of July. Happy
Independence Day.
You know what I'm talking about?
Will Smith
Will
Day.
Smith.
Daggone right,
Save
bro.
the planet from aliens, bro.
Mad times, bro. Not once,
Yeah.
but twice. Independence
You know how
Day.
hard that is?
Hey, man, he did it.
America, bro.
America. F yeah.
Run and hide. America's outside.
Well, they're outside, but the infantry inside looking to earn a shot at Supercard of Honor later tonight.
This tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number 1 had a combined weight of 384 pounds. Serpentico and Angelico, Spanish Announce Project.
Go to 5, Riccaboni.
Certainly, I'm feeling it. Angelico on the right, Serpentico on the left. Let's go back to Bobby Cruz.
Their opponents, the team of Ricky Gibson and Eddie Pearl.
Ricky Gibson on the left, Eddie Pearl on the right. Midnight Heat, yeah! One of the Pacific Northwest's best tag teams. Taking on one of Ring of Honor's best here tonight. No strangers to Ring of Honor Midnight Heat. Have faced MXM Collection. They faced the Workhorsemen in 6-man tag team action as well. But tonight, stepping into the ring as Angelico, making his way back from injury the last couple of weeks. Still a little bit of a test here, Caprice.
Absolutely, but bringing that team together. Sometimes when you come off the injury list and you're a tag team wrestler, it seems like your partner has advanced more, and which is great for you, but it gives you time to recover. But you also have a catch-up part to do, and I believe Angelico has done that well. So let's see how their pairing does. Sometimes you can't buy chemistry, so let's see how it matches up. Got the Eddie Pearl in the ring. Let's see what they got to do.
And the bell called for Brandon Martinez, your official. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, it was Bandito, the Ring of Honor World Champion, who came out and made the save following a bout with the Frat House for the SAP. Of course, Bandito defending the Ring of Honor World Championship against Konosuke Takeshita at Supercard of Honor. And that's going to be a tremendous world title bout. The Don Callis family breathing down the neck of the world champion as of late.
World champion has his hands full by himself, but still has time to protect his friends. Tag into Ricky.
Oh, Ricky Gibson, no one there. And Bandito, I just got to wonder, that breakneck schedule he's been on, that amazing match last week against Mascara Dorada, and then challenging Mystico in Mexico.
My goodness, that match. Whew. Go back and see that on Honor Club.
Yeah, he and Dorada, one of the all-time instant classics. As Serpentico in. Look at this. The Irish whip reverse. It's going to be tough. Gibson's a big, powerful individual.
Yeah, powerful and technically sound, man. Nothing fancy. Just great wrestler, man. Knows all the basics well. Foundations. One. Great foundation. Ricky Gibson. That was...
And the uppercut plants Gibson. Pearl trying to get his licks in. Martinez there, and it's Gibson.
Wow. Whoa. Slingshot backbreaker. Wow. Now that's innovative.
Yeah. Old school, new class. Tag in to Pearl. And these gentlemen have wrestled in great organizations like Defy. They've wrestled in Prestige. They've won titles up and down the West Coast. They're certainly earning their shot here in Ring of Honor.
Double reverse there, man. It must be midnight because they putting the heat on Serpentico. He has nowhere to go.
Yeah. Well, I got to think for, the SAP, this is almost, I wouldn't say a trap game. I mean, folks are aware of the Midnight Heat's reputation, but Midnight Heat's competed in New Japan. They've competed on some big stages. They are one win away from becoming a regular attraction in Ring of Honor, in my opinion.
Absolutely, man. You think about teams like the Outrunners, you're just waiting for an opportunity.
And look at that, the jawbreaker, tag made. And that's all it took for the Outrunners. A couple of wins on ROH and their star.
Watch this.
What? Wow.
My goodness, nice tag team combination there.
2. Oh, and that was a Russian leg sweep into a lung blower.
Right.
Angelico had to break that up. Oh!
You're facing a formidable team here, man. You're not facing two guys that just thrown together to be in a tag team match. You're facing a team that has years of experience, not only as a team, but as individuals themselves.
Oh!
Ricky Gibson, nobody home, and he's doing nothing after midnight.
Oh, and the tag made Eddie Pearl. Big back elbow from Serpentico. Gibson trying to prevent the tag. It's Serpentico up and over. Serpentico now. Whoa, hits the jumping flatliner. Angelico
Gotta make the tag.
just feet away.
Angelico making some noise, letting him know where he is. Doesn't have far to go. There we go.
Tag made. Angelico in. The South African star, big clothesline. And wrapped up, big boot. Into the corner goes Pearl. Angelico with the wrist lock, arm drag. Okay, springboard takes down Gibson.
Skywalker clothesline.
Wow. Right here. Whoa. And look at how smooth Angelico is.
That's Cueto, Riccaboni.
Look at that, Irish whip reverse, stuck down, roll over, sweeping the leg. Wow, that's capoeira. As Angelico, oh, La Magistral won. Oh.
That La Magistral was buried deep there. Saw no way that Eddie Pearl was kicking out of that. Ricky Gibson didn't see it either.
And Gibson sent to the outside by Serpentico. Serpentico off and now through the ropes.
Serpents fly, clear the ring.
It's Angelico and Pearl though. Pearl's got a shot with Angelico isolated.
Nice go behind there. Angelico blocks it, reverses himself, rise under, kick through, isolating the legs. Nice ankle pick, holding on to it.
Wow, this high grapevine. Oh, and Gibson kept on the outside. Serpentico has neutralized Gibson. Angelico with that calf crusher.
Nowhere to go, he's got a tap.
The winners of this match by submission, Spanish Unleashed Project.
And we know the Sons of Texas will defend their tag team titles against the winner of the Infantry at Top Flight. But lurking in the background, as cool as ever, SAP rack up another win. Another one of our tag teams has been on the road. The Frat House is doing what they always do.
We are the Frat House, and we're here in Seattle at Lariat Bar with our local pledges, looking to see if any of them have what it takes to be the newest member of the Frat House. Oh, hey, look over there! Which two of you losers is actually good at this game? Anybody in the bar, it doesn't even have to be the pledges. Anybody that walks through that door right now. It's a private party. You're not allowed to be here. Nobody can. You won't come to the ring, so we'll come to you. You didn't receive an invitation, did you? What do you think you're doing here? Because you don't have one of these. These say, meat man, not allowed.
We figured before we beat you in the ring, why don't we beat you at your game?
What do you guys? What are we doing here? What are we finding? Share with the group. Share with the group. Hold on. Team meeting.
Bring on the drinks!
We accept your challenge of a game of Flip Cup.
I don't have a mouth.
If we win, you losers pick up the tab for everybody here.
Okay. Then I think it's only fair. If we win, the Frat House pays for every single person in this bar.
We accept. Listen, I gotta be fair here, and unfortunately, Dark Order cheated, so Frat House wins.
You know what? even though we did not cheat, we won fair and square. You know what? We'll pick up the tab. Hey! Drink down the dark order, baby! Drink down the dark order!
Stop the drinking games. Nerds, dorks, never get girls. Just the worst losers that hang out with
They beat us, and then they're still picking. Hey guys, who's gonna pay for this?
You're gonna put that under Griff Garrison.
Who the is Griff Garrison?
Great night, boys. Great night. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, man.
The frat house had no idea the Dark Order would be the ones to answer that challenge. Wow. Yeah, I guess you'll never know who'll show up at one of these things.
Yeah, don't look at me. I ain't paying for that.
This match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it will be contested under pure wrestling rules. Introducing first, wrestling out of Oakton, Virginia, Serena Deeb.
One of the very first entrants in the Ring of Honor Women's Pure Championship Tournament. We go back to Bobby Cruz.
Her opponent, Becca.
Well, Becca returning to Ring of Honor here. We talked about, Midnight Heat making their name on the independent circuit. Becca certainly doing that as well, but it's Serena Deeb, who's one of the first 6 to throw her hat in the ring in the tournament to crown the first ever Ring of Honor Women's Pure Champion.
I tell you what, Pure Rules comes with a lot of rules, but what better person to showcase those rules than a professor?
Referee Mike Posey will be our official. The Pure Rules, for those who may be joining us for the first time, Code of Honor must be adhered to at the start of the match. Wrestlers have 3 rope breaks. Once those rope breaks are exhausted, you could be pinned underneath, between, in, on, under the ropes, you name it. You get 1 closed fist. It results in a warning. Closed fist to the face. A second results in a disqualification. 20 count on the outside. Interference results in fines and suspensions for those that conduct it. Automatic disqualification. And these traditionally have been more technically based Caprice.
There they are. We're seeing some people step outside the box within the rules. But I believe that Serena Deeb is going to be one here to show the technicality of the here division, and it's the art that the wrestling is.
We're seeing some great scientific wrestling right now from Becca as Serena Deeb puts pressure on the knee, looking for the waist lock. Of course, All in Texas week includes Super Card of Honor 1 week from tomorrow, but it starts on Wednesday. There you go.
That is rope break number 1 used by Becca.
And I think that's unfamiliarity right there by Becca, grabbing that rope break just because it was there. I believe if she had to do it all over again, she wouldn't have, but I believe this is what's going to catch a lot of athletes that aren't familiar with the rules, is those rope breaks, and I believe Serena Deeb is one to capitalize on something like this.
Well, and that brings up a question for you, Caprice. We're talking about All in Texas week. It starts with Dynamite, and then Collision, StarCast, Supercard, then the big one on Saturday, All in Texas. But is Blue Panther ready for the rules? He's got a pure title shot. Against Lee Moriarty.
Blue Panther is the rules, Riccaboni.
I think Blue Panther rules. Nice drop down. Oh, look at that. Flying through. Leg grapevine. Deeb puts herself into a body scissors to get this version of the surfboard here.
Stretching it out, keeping it there. I want to see what happens here. Is Becca going to try to get out of the move or roll to the ropes? And is Deeb going to let her get to the ropes or just transitions out?
Well, that was the hallmark of Doug Williams, former ROH Pure Champion. Hey, look at that, wrenching in the camel clutch.
Oh, that's nasty, Deeb.
If Williams couldn't get a submission in 5 seconds or less, he would go to the next hold. Nigel McGuinness, wait a minute, trap. 2. Nigel on the men's side.
And we're seeing some great wrestling here. These are 4 transitions in a row that Serena Deeb has done.
And it's a hallmark of what Lee Moriarty does, what we've seen him do, closing in on 1 year as the Pure Champion, as Deeb wrenching in the armbar. Becca gets to the ropes again.
That is rope break number 2, used by Becca.
Serena has over 1,000 holds, but she used 15 of them right there.
Well, it's reminiscent of how Lee won the title against Yuta last year. If you remember, Caprice, in Arlington, it was it was Moriarty who went on a quick, it's essentially binge of different submissions and finally locking Yuta up in the ropes to get him to tap.
Becca doing what she knows how to do, and that's run and strike hard. Using these European uppercuts to land. They're illegal. Hits to the second rope. He's gonna try here.
Oh, big drop kick. Plants Steve. And now the leg hook, center of the ring.
That drop kick was flush, Riccaboni.
It certainly was. As Steve, for the first time, kind of fighting on her heels here as Becca gets the advantage. Maybe wasting a minute. Maybe wasting too much time here.
Yeah, maybe, but Steve was retreated to the corner, man. She failed to the corner, trying to create space, bringing that leg down. There's some great wrestling by Serena here. I don't want to pass over any of this. Watch this, Riccaboni.
And Deeb, neck breaker. Like a guillotine across the middle rope. And it's Deeb, swing and a miss. The waist lock. Has that
Underhook,
arm
roll through.
Oh, hammerlock lariat. Leg hooked. Cover, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there.
Serena Deeb is pure. She is a pure. I believe she is the staple ground for the women's pure division. She's going to be the one to beat. It's been great wrestling here.
Oh, wait a minute. Those arms trapped. Oh, whoa!
That's got to be enough, Riccaboni.
Double hammerlock face buster.
Oh, she's going to go for the, she's going to make a tap.
She wants the stoppage here to Steve.
To make Becca tap.
Driving the knee in. And now the half crab.
Yep.
The half crab from Deeb.
Got a tap.
Go for Becca. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
That's hit.
The winner of this match by submission, Serena Deeb.
Wow. We have seen great athleticism and technical wrestling from entrants like Diana Perazzo, who kick-started the women's pure division a few weeks ago. It is now Serena Deeb, who, Caprice, I agree, has got to be one of the odds-on favorites to become the first Ring of Honor women's pure. Oh, wait a minute. And Trish Adora.
That notebook. I be taking notes too.
Wonder what Adora saw.
Is Adora putting herself in the... I don't want to speculate.
On Saturday, July 12th.
All Elite Wrestling's biggest event of the year. This is All In.
Exist in the moments.
The match the world has wanted to see in an AEW ring. Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, winner take all.
Lock in to the passion.
I will ride into Texas. I will defeat Moxley. I will take the AEW World Championship.
Abandon all. Be in the presence of history.
The greatest women's match of all time.
See you at All In, darling.
Experience the real.
What a moment!
All In Texas. From Globe Life Field in Arlington, Saturday, July 12th, live on pay-per-view.
Just 9 days away from AEW All In Texas, but it was last Wednesday where there was a 4-way to become the #1 entrant in the Casino Gauntlet match. Bandito hits the 21-plex on Konosuke Takeshita, the Don Callis family. Takeshita gets out of the ring. A sick kick from Roderick Strong. And then, end of heartache, but it was Mark Briscoe taking advantage of the situation, stacking up Strong.
You cost this man right here the #1 spot. So we are officially putting out the challenge to you, Bandito. Supercard of Honor, Konosuke Takeshita versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
And last night on Dynamite 300, did we get a preview of what's to come when Bandito defends his ROH World Championship against Konosuke Takeshita?
And for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, the forever champion, Athena takes on La Mara Thunder Rosa.
After a victory over Lee Moriarty in Arena Mexico, Blue Panther returns to the House of Honor with his sights set on the Pure Championship.
The Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships are on the line as the Sons of Texas defend the tag team titles against the winners of this match right here.
Stakes could not be higher. Winner goes to Supercard of Honor.
This tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number 1 being accompanied by Shane Taylor, Trish Adora, and ROH Pure Champion Lee Moriarty at a combined weight of 401 pounds. They're representing Shane Taylor Promotions, the Captain Sean Dean, Bad News and Tattoos Carly Bravo, the Infantry.
On the eve of the 4th of July, 3 members of our armed forces, Carly Bravo, the Captain Sean Dean on the right, Trisha Dora. They have served our country. They've served Ring of Honor. And now looking to do the one thing that has evaded them, capture the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. To do that, they have to earn the title shot and defeat this team.
Their opponents be accompanied by Layla Gray, wrestling out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, at a combined weight of 415 pounds. Dante and Darius Mountain, Top Flight.
Layla Gray accompanying Top Flight ringside. And Top Flight has come tantalizingly close to capturing the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships in the past. As have the Infantry, Caprice.
Absolutely, but the Infantry, this Top Flight, their record is not one to speak of. No wins over Top Flight, but they have to get past Top Flight to get this championship opportunity.
You're right, Caprice, but the victories for Top Flight have been in multi-team, multi-man matches. I believe this is the first time these two teams are squaring off 2-on-2, Code of Honor adhered to. And these two teams really a hallmark of Ring of Honor on Honor Club.
Well, speaking of hallmark, let's think the Infantry was on the very first episode of Ring of Honor here. They've been down for our country and down for Ring of Honor since day one.
That's right. A waist lock here, and we're going to start things off with Darius Martin. Oh, look at this. Cover. And the winner will advance. Wow! Nice snap headlock there.
Come on, Cat.
The winners of this bout, 1 week from tomorrow, Esports Arena, Arlington, Texas. They will challenge Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara for the ROH World Tag Team titles.
Checking them out, make sure he ain't busted lip or something.
Yeah, there we go.
Captain Sean Dean. Of course, Dustin and Sammy Guevara, they won those championships almost 1 year ago to the day, closing in on a year. An unlikely tag team. The tag is made. It's Dante Martin in.
Unlikely tag team, but they're in their hometown defending the championships, but they're going to be defending against one of these teams. My goodness, great combinations there. Dante inside, forcing the tag to bring in Carly Bravo.
Whoa, but a nice arm drag from Dante Martin and Dustin and Sammy. Dustin really has taken Sammy under his wing. Dustin and Sammy have taken the championships to Japan, to the Tokyo Dome. They've taken them to Australia. They've had successful defenses all around the world. Not only closing in on Ring of Honor records in length, but also setting new distance records in terms of how many countries they've defended in tag made. And they don't want this ride to end, Caprice.
Absolutely, man. And when you say World Tag Team Champions, they've legitimized the world behind the championships.
Well, look at this. It is Top Flight, the Martins. Darius now sending Captain.
Take it off.
Whoa! Martin!
Yeah. Where's Jada?
He always did have a thing for her, huh? As Darius Martin has a thing for flying. Look at this, off the rope. Oh! I'll go a different direction.
I've been on Shane Taylor's side and stopped. My goodness. Immediate stop there by Sean Dean, causing Darius to take a fall to the mat unwillingly. Carly Bravo capitalizing on that, cutting the ring off at the same time. Very smart movement by Carly Bravo.
Oh. And now going to work here. Only so much Stephon Smith can do. And tag made in. We've seen in these kind of #1 contender bouts and championship bouts, our referees, the rules are a little relaxed. Oh! They want these teams to settle it, especially when the stakes are this high. Cover.
Tell you what, Rick, about this. When I saw the infantry at the beginning, there were little things they did that cost them the matches. But now it's the little things like the wrist control right here that Sean Dean has, and the way that Carly Bravo threw Darius Martin inside the ring, blocking off at the same time. Those are the little things that the infantry have improved on. They're a definite threat now for the tag team title. Ooh.
And they've been so close before, as have Top Flight. It's Darius and Captain Sean Dean. The kidney punch there. Tag made. And I think it's been the physical and the mental improvements, especially aligning themselves with Shane Taylor, who's been one of the great TV champions.
Times when you... all you need is the right support group, man, and that why. Why are you here? Watch this, Pig!
Well, and we saw what they were willing to do last week on that vicious attack against Blue Panther after the match. One that Lee Moriarty didn't really participate in.
He didn't participate. I wanted to stick that out, too, man. It shows the differences in Shane Taylor Promotions, man. You got different people, but they have different mindsets, and nobody's forced to do anything. And Lee Moriarty choosing to show the respect. Blue Panther that he's always had. Lee Moriarty's been having a great time in his career here.
But right now, not having a great time. Darius Martin, who's trapped by Carly Bravo. The tag is made. Captain Sean Dean.
Nothing fancy about that. Just straight obliteration by the infantry.
And now it is the captain. Back in cover here, 1, 2. Even that is smart, Caprice. The body positioning to keep Dante's view out of the way of Darius's view.
And the press that Sean Dean had on the elbow of The isolation is what's got me, man. They are keeping this ring cut off to perfection here.
And sending the captain in, double boots.
Bravo doesn't see it. Bravo doesn't know.
No, Darius. He's got Sean Dean. Oh! 2 for 1.
Yep.
On the infantry.
Bravo was that guard. Did not see what Darius did. Dante needs to get inside.
And you hear Dante making the noise, getting the crowd energized. Darius locks sides, makes the tag. Dante Martin now unloading on the Captain Sean Dean. Ducks the clothesline. Dante, jumping knee. And a high knee there. Swing and a miss through the ropes. And Dante.
Evasive. Nobody home.
Springboard. Whoa, cannonball. Like fireworks on the 4th of July, it's Top Flight exploding in the sky.
The early Riccaboni. Early fireworks.
Oh, look at that. Dante delivering. With a shot at the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles on the line. Dante leaving nothing to chance here.
Top Flight on the jetway.
Sending the captain in. It's Dante Martin. Springboard, high cross body.
Did you see that?
Cover. 2, they're going to Super. I thought Dante punched Top Flight's ticket to Supercard there.
Like he was saluting in the air or something.
And Dante now stalking the captain. Waistlock here. And he's got one arm hook. Nope, standing switch. And whoa. Trisha Dora.
She didn't do anything, Riccaboni. Just a distraction.
2. Taking the eyes off the prize for Dante. And it looked like Captain Sean Dean may have had a handful of tights there, too.
That wouldn't surprise me, man. I'm not going to sit there and take up for that. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't.
Oh, Carly Bravo!
And, wait a minute! Misdirection there.
Irish whip reversed. It's Dean.
Dante.
Catching Bravo. Tag is made. Darius the legal man. Whoa, complete shot. Hooks the cover. 2-leg hook. Canoe.
Wow. I tell you what, man, if Dean did not kick out of that, that would have been over with. Trish Adora's up again. Come on, Trish.
Yeah, Trish Adora up on the apron. And Stefan doing his best right now.
Come on, Trish.
Oh, it's Layla.
There you go. There's Gina. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the forearm. And it's Layla Gray. Trish Adora going at it on the outside. And these two are brawling into the aisleway.
It's Gina versus Pam.
And look at this. Going at it. Tooth and nail.
Could you imagine these two in the pure division tournament?
All right. Hey, this is anything but pure right now. Look at that. And on the outside, oh, that big right. We're seeing fireworks after that. Darius, front face lock after that big right hand up and over. It's the captain. Rear waist lock, standing switch now from Darius. Captain Sean Dean going into the ropes, trying to hold on. It's Darius to the step. Oh, no! Moriarty planted Darius with the pure championship.
Stefan did not see that. I don't even know if Sean Dean saw that. He just knows what's going on.
Leg hooks. 2.
Got him.
3.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
The winners of this match, the Infantry.
The Infantry are heading to Arlington to challenge for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Let's take a look at what happened. Did I see that correctly, Caprice?
Your eyes are not deceiving you. Dean did not see it, but realized what happened. Capitalized on it. Heading to Supercard of Honor for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. They could be adding some more to the Infantry for Chris Change Taylor Promotion.
It doesn't even matter. Let her hot. SGP's outside.
The Infantry head to Supercard 1 week from tomorrow to challenge for the World Tag Team titles. For Caprice Cohen, Bobby Cruz, I'm Enric Cavani. Happy wrestling, everybody. Happy 4th of July.